you're still on my mind. Like, where did you end up? And are you still in love? That's how it goes. Now I'm on my own. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't need your permission to let go of intuition. It's better this way. I like my mistakes. I can make them my way. Touch off to you, babe. It's been quite some time, but you're still on my mind. Like, where did you end up? And are you still in love? Did you see Paris? Heard it's overrated. Should've stayed in LA. Quite some time, babe. I don't need your permission to let go of intuition. It's better this way. I like my mistakes. I can make them my way. Touch off to you, babe. That's how it goes. Now I'm on my own. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. It's been quite some time, but you're still on my mind. Like, where did you end up? And are you still in love? That's how it goes. Now I'm on my...
Yo, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I got the work. I be flexing, I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I got the work. I be flexing, I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, find me out with the finest mommies. Yo, you can't find your girl, that's cause she right behind me. My diamonds oh so shiny, even sometimes they blind me. My repertoire's big, nothing I do is tiny. They wanna be me when they see me, cause that's just a rude awakening. Try me or deny me, and I am the dude who will take it there. I got money trees and in this season, watch I take them in. You just junior flexing, man, that's cute, somebody break them in. Flexing with my dogs, flexing with my bras. I'm flexible when flexing, cause I flex like it's my job. You can't see me like Mirage, I'm flexing just because. How you gon' pull up in boutiques when your car's in a garage? Never that. Did somebody ever say they better at flexing big? I go bigger, and that's how I get them back. You cannot flex on me or get the best of me. I'm master flex like Master Chef. I just got the recipe. Yo, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I be flexing, I got the work.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
Picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
And Homer to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone.
That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over on a live shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Welcome back, everyone, to another XBL opening day here in the AAA. It's our 21st season kicking off, and joining me for this one to witness Kawashi Blue and Preztone, it is, of course, the AAA's own aficionado and the opening day extraordinaire. It's Mystery Man. How you doing, my big dog?
Doing really good. Just really enjoyed that last series with Hate and Galaxy. It just was a really fun series. Usually sometimes low scoring affairs aren't very fun, but that one was pretty much nail biters. And two players that we knew were going to be pretty running fairly parallel. So it wasn't too much of a surprise, but it was a lot of fun, and seeing the Snoops get going there was nice. And then this one here, it's interesting because it feels like we're going into a AA cast with, Preztone and Kawashi, kind of the backbone of that league for a few years now. Probably came in the same year or season and have been running fairly parallel. Now Preztone does have those 2 rings though.
Yeah, Preztone coming up from the AA this season with 2 rings. Kawashi right behind him, having that title eluded him in his AA career. These two part of the same class, I believe, when they came into the league as rookies. So it's nice that they followed the same path, and they're still duking it out here now at another level higher on 87 Ego in the AAA, as we know. This is a big one today for both of these players. We just saw AAA's champion in Hate have some great games in the XBL, and both these players, I think, have something of that in mind for themselves as they progress into their new AAA careers, and we'll see how their play goes from here, because this is really the jump off point. And I know you and I are both very excited to see how they do here at the static nature of what is AAA and the XBL. So without further ado, let's hit our keys to the game. We've got the controlling of the nerves, touching on that with them both being in AA. You want to bring us through these keys?
Yeah, first of all, I want to welcome these two to the AAA. I'm hoping they're in the Misto League here for quite some time. It'd be so great if they can play 5, 6, 7 seasons. They'll probably move up maybe before, especially Preztone. But control the nerves. This is a big jump for these two. It doesn't matter, even if they might have been playing on 85 or 87 Ego down in the AA. It's not the same as coming up here and facing these types of players. Luckily they're facing each other, but it's still a jump in the ego, and it's a lot of pressure. You feel like you want to perform. The camera's on you. Match of the week. We just saw in the last game, I think there was some nerves holding Galaxy down because he wanted to play so well and just couldn't get going with the bat. We might see some of that here. It wouldn't be surprising to see them struggle with the bat. Now, that brings us to our second point, which is starting pitcher velo. Preztone known for bringing the heat. And I know he's got at least one gal out of the pen that can really bring it. So that is going to be a huge, I think, that's going to be a big strength of Preztone coming in here. And then the Penguins, I think, are a little bit more of a finesse pitching team. So going to have to locate really well. But if I had to compare the two players, I would say you always kind of lean toward when somebody's moving up, you want to see the quickness of the bat. And Preztone of the two has the much quicker bat. So Kawashi, I believe, is going to have to do some of the little things and wiggle around and maybe steal a base here or there and just kind of locate well, try to keep the total score down and just kind of will his way to a victory or two here.
Yeah, it'll be impressive to see who comes out on top here, or should they split. And I think with that being said, that'll take us quickly over to our match of the week pick'ems. We're going to go through the casters picks here real quick before these games begin today. So week 1 caster pick'ems in the AAA. A Penguins sweep goes to Mama June. I remember all of this contributing to yesterday's news segment that Uni and the gang came up with. I'm doing my part here by relaying this to you. I actually have to do some learning about it myself, but Penguins for Mama June. So he's all by himself over there. We'll see what Mama's got in his corner today. A split goes from me, Zlat, and No Hummus. I think we're the reasonable characters here. And the Pelicans are all hyped up by Unimist and Sham. I think all you guys who like, good balanced baseball know that I think this one's going to go possibly either way. But why do you think a sweep for the Pelicans, Mister?
I think bat speed. I'm not convinced that Kawashi can hit at the AAA level. I hope for his sake that he can. I think he's expecting to really try to shuck and jive his way to runs until he gets a little bit more comfortable. So I think Preztone is a little bit ahead of the curve on bat speed, but I like Kawashi's game. Certainly very well rounded. So I'm not sure about the hitting on Kawashi. I hope it's there for him.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see. Both these players are raring to go, been doing batting practice in the background for live games. So without further ado, folks, we are going to take this one over to game number 1. Hang tight. Loading in now to game number 1 at the home field of the Penguins. It's the Motor Yard, longtime Super Mega Baseball field. Pelicans, the away team, Maxwell versus Dragon. And again, both these players making their debut in the AAA on 87. Should be very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming into Moto on the shadow setting, this is the one stadium, and I always say it, that shadow setting doesn't really affect anything. It's a hitter-friendly ballpark. It is a fairly large ballpark, but I would say it's just a nice place to play, even though it's not that fancy. It's just a good ballpark.
Like we said, keeping it old school at the Motor Yard. Got the home whites on for the Penguins. Reminiscent of an actual Penguin here. I like that color scheme against the light greens, familiar light greens of the AA champion Pelicans. First couple pitches of the AAA season, a ball and a strike. So we're split. And now it's 2-1. Swung on, fouled away. Sunshine Dragon pitching here against Charlotte Barr, the leadoff hitter. Hits one up the middle. Is it playable? No, under the glove of the shortstop. And that'll be the first hit of the AAA season for the Pelicans.
Very impressive at bat out of the gate there from Preztone. Showed a good eye, got on a ball in the corner.
Ball misses outside. Decent speed at first. Two-hole hitter is Britt Brooks. Built to be a strong hitter. No contact with righties engaged at the moment.
Very interesting to see this pitcher Dragon running the slip solder arsenal. You don't really see that in the XBL ever.
Yeah, with the slider, we'll see if that proves to be a weapon or a curse for the Pelicans today, or the Penguins today, excuse me. A foul matchup indeed, as you stated, Mystery Man. First two base runners are on for Preztone. He's trying to set the table for his three-hole hitter. A slider misses inside, and it's all of a sudden 3-0 to this big hitter in Preztone himself. Hitters count, we see a strike, now it's full.
Wow,
Change
Preztone
up.
really putting pressure on. Ooh.
Yeah, big run scoring opportunity here for the Pelicans. Runners do go, it's into center field. They're gonna be hung up though between the bases for a moment, so everyone's just gonna go station to station. Bases loaded for Maggie Page. A strike in there to start the at-bat. This one outside. Yeah, Preztone really working the zone here early.
Preztone seems extremely comfortable standing in that batter's box right now.
It's definitely starting off on the right foot. He's got himself a hitter's count 3-1. Fouls it back now. A big payoff pitch in this inning. 3-2 down the middle, swung on, it's fouled away.
Meatballed it.
We reset
Not
here.
to be quick chatting in the middle. He probably aborted it.
Oh, and we walked the first run of the AAA season in around the base paths. If the changeup misses low from Kawashi. Gonna need to tighten up here and try and find a first out.
Wow, and we can already see that choker trait coming into play. Oh,
it's past the diving glove of the first baseman, past the glove of the right fielder. One run's gonna come around, another one's going to score. It's 3-0 Pelicans early. Second and third. And no outs here for Preztone. He's looking to keep the pressure on. This one's popped up though in foul territory and it should be playable. It's caught out there for the first out in the inning. That one swung on up the middle, could score 2 again. One's coming from third, the other one's rounding the bag. The throw home, runner will turn around and head back to third. So it's 4-0 Pelicans, first and third with 1 down here for Joe Lee, the 8-hole hitter. Already moving quickly through this Pelicans lineup as they reach base time and time again here in the first. This one's hit well out to left. It's going to be caught though, tag up. Runner thinks better of it. 2 down. Kawashi really needing to keep this in a reasonable scoreline early. Not yet even having a chance to step into the plate. Diving shortstop past the glove, run will score again. It's 5-0 Pelicans.
They're trying to lead on the fastball. Doesn't seem to know what to throw up there right now. Dragon is really rattled. Oh, she's literally rattled now.
Inside pitch misses. 1-1. Prez has a great eye here early.
Incredible offensive explosion for a AA player coming up in their first inning in AAA, putting up a 5-spot plus.
This one hit, ooh, off a rock and mercifully goes foul. This one hit off the handle, throw to first in time, and we are through the top of the first. A long one, folks, as 5 runs do cross the plate. And now Kawashi with a chance to try and rectify against Prezstone's pitching.
Yeah, if you're Kawashi, you got to realize there's 9 innings left here. So just pretend it's 0-0 for now.
Strike in there. It's 1-2. Pitch from Maxwell misses wide. It's 2-2. Kawashi being patient runs the count full. Next pitch down the middle, swung on and missed. 99 miles an hour, turned up the heat.
That was a good swing from Kawashi. Just the heat got by him.
That one's hit hard up the middle. Diving glove by the shortstop. Dive wizard goes into effect and pays off as the runner's beat by a good throw. Louise Sluggerville looking to put some pop into it. 2 down here. Power hitter for the Penguins. She's the catcher. Needs to inspire this team.
She's got that clutch gene. She's the most dangerous hitter in the lineup.
Runs the count full now too. What will Prez do here? Fastball hit. Oh, up the middle and played by Maxwell. Thrown to first in time. Looked like it was going to go through there, but we go to the top of the second. And no runs for the Penguins, still down 5-0.
Yeah, you just want a clean inning here and maybe get this pitcher back on track, right, Trey?
Yeah, that's possibly not the way to do it, as that's crushed to right center field. It may hit the wall out there. It does. It's over the head of Bell, the third. All the way around to third base goes the runner, and that's a triple to lead off the inning. Not exactly how you want to stem the flow. Preztone with his big centerpiece hitter coming up to the plate. Hit hard to the third baseman. It's not played. It's a terrible, terrible luck moment for the Penguins as the runner beats it to first.
A lot of power on that hitter. He hit it so hard. Third base couldn't come up with it.
This game quickly perhaps getting lost to the wash for the Penguins. May have to just do his best here to make his way as long as it'll last. Hit to second, not playable for a double play though. Perhaps the smart move goes to first. There was a risk that runner at second was definitely going to be safe. Ooh, a wild pitch. Quickly got by Sluggerville though. Brings up Donovan James here in a 2-0 count. Donovan sees a strike inside. Off the hands though to short, playable, and it's a botched throw. Kawashi having a rough time here. You see the plugs. The plugs, man, you know? I don't know how else to describe it. It's not good. We don't like those. They're scary plugs. Hit over the jumping head of the third baseman down the line and fair. That's going to be extra bases for sure. Can't get picked up by the left fielder again. One run only scores though. It's 7-0, and all of a sudden the big mercy run is going to dig in.
Again, this isn't who you want to see up there, the big contact hitter, Mercury.
Contact versus lefties also, yeah. We got a little bit extra juice on this one here, but it's quickly 1-2. Can Kawashi get an out here? It's off the hands and foul. This one lifted to center field. The throw coming from Bell. It's going to be close at the plate. No, it's not. We're going to turn back to third. This game here between Kawasaki and Preston, as SpongeHog affectionately said earlier. Still 7-0 with 2 down here in the second. Strike in there, hit on the ground to second. Throw goes over first in time. Out number 3. Runs do cross the plate, albeit not 5. It was 7-0. Ooh, one right down the tube. Shantae Starr can only stare at it.
The pitcher's locked in. The pitcher must have gotten a hit or something because already locked in there.
Yeah, there was a moment he did, I believe. Maxwell really doing all the work here as he gets another strikeout to start the second inning.
Kawashi does not want to see this kind of velo. He needs to knock that down somehow.
Got some haters in the chat. That's interesting to see here in the number 20 versus number 17 matchup. But we do have a lot of passion here. A lot of passion flowing from the AA and the AAA for this matchup. Ooh, big strikeout, triple digits. Maxwell just showing why this is the Pelicans' ace. Check swing, Walter Newhart starts the AB 0-1.
You can see Kawashi, he's having trouble getting that bat around. He's stopping on balls down the middle because he can just feel he isn't there.
Strike 3, late. Again, can't catch up with the fastball. Kawashi having a rough time here. It's the top of the third. See 2 errors on the board for the Penguins. And the Pellies doing all the work. Pellies and the Pengies. A foul matchup indeed. Perhaps foul for Kawashi. Maybe not so foul for our man Preztone. He lifts one to center field. Should be caught by Bell. It is.
Dragon surviving mostly on prayer right now on the hill.
Big strike there. That was a good pitch. Another good pitch for a strike. Kawashi may be starting to settle in. They're down 7 runs. Maybe too little too late. We'll see how it continues to play out. Top of the third with 1 out here. Off the hands, fouled back. And it's a 1-2 count. Strike in the zone. The sprinter kicks in. Not necessary though, as it's lifted for Newhart and playable for out number 2.
Oh, he's not going to go. He's going to pitch to Brooks, who's locked in here. Lefty on righty. Extremely dangerous. Going to be careful, I'm sure.
2 pitches quickly out of the zone. May have to give her a gimme strike here. It is hit well. It was a really good pitch. Bell can slide for it and prevent it from going any further, but it is a single.
And now you got to go.
Yeah, looks like we are going to the pen. It is Bullet Valentine, the righty out of the pen. Elite cutter. Strike in there. Forcing curveball changeup as well. This one hit up the middle. Gonna be another hit to extend the inning with 2 down here.
The Penguins pitching staff and shaking up a lot of red circles.
Yeah, Kawashi not exactly doing his best location here in game 1. Perhaps the raise in the pitching ego proving some difficulty. Coming from the AA, both these players, remember, long-time AA veterans. Playing now on the egos of AAA, and it's lifted to right. Should be played at the warning track. That'll end the inning and leave some runners on. First scoreless inning for the Penguins here. And we move to the bottom of the 3rd. Let's get that lineup going as 7, 8, 9 come to the plate, and it's the known clutch man, Miles Prower.
Yeah, this is...
If you know Miles, yep. Hits one hard to left. Yeah, it was a really great swing. That was probably the best swing we've seen Kawashi take all day. We could see the inspiration there with Miles.
Considering how one-sided it's been, Train, I think, you know, the glass half full says that there's still 7 innings to play or 6 innings to play. And, it, you know, it's still 3 runs away from a mercy.
That one's squared up nicely by the pitcher, Bullet Valentine. That was lifted to center and playable. So 2 down for Cool Papa Bell the 3rd. Looking for the first hit. 1-1 pitch. Check swing.
You can see he's not able to release on that pitch. It's just too fast for him.
2-2, it's a strikeout. That'll end the inning.
A touch late there, Train.
Touch late indeed. The velocity's been overwhelming, but the location as well from Preztone has been really, really good on some of these strikeout pitches. He's had a few gimmies over the plate, though, early in counts, so Kawashi gonna have to take some advantage if he wants to get into this game. There's a lot of road to go here as we're only in the top of the 4th with 1 down.
Yeah, he's hoping for a lot here from Bullet Valentine, and maybe he can get it. That elite cutter is nasty.
Hit through the hole, that's going to be a runner on first. Christina Mercury at the plate now, first baseman, 7-hole hitter. Good speed over there on the bags. Good strike in there right on the edge of the zone. 1-1 pitch, popped up. Prower should be able to play this. He does, there's 2 down. Strike at the top of the zone, right in there for Joe Lee. Perhaps a pitch she may want back. We'll see how this one plays out. Runner still at first, 1-1. Strike in there. It was a red pitch, but it caught a really good part of the zone. Change up, lag pitch, ends up working out. Wow, okay. Once in a while that'll happen. That's whipped into left field. That's going to get down for the Penguins' first hit in their AAA career. It's going to be extra bases for a double. And maybe that's something of a good sign here for Kawashi Blue.
Yeah, it was either a 2-seam or a changeup that got yanked over there to left field.
Yeah, really slapped that over the head. And we've got the distractor on the bags. You see the dancing. Strike in there. 0-2, now 1-2 to Megan Frost. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Great sequence again from Preztone. Even 93, difficult to catch up with when you set up the at-bat the way Preztone's able to do with Maxwell. The Turtle arsenal here probably doing him some favors, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. Always a tough arsenal, especially if somebody is struggling with velo, because you've got those 2 moving fastballs.
Gets another one right at the top of the zone as we were speaking. It's really sitting these hitters down. Can Kawashi get the runner across from second with 2 outs? Ball misses wide. It's 2-1 to Shantae Starr. RBI hero hits it hard to second. That should end the inning, though, and it does. So runners left on, and we go to the 5th. Still scoreless, but the Penguins got their first hit. One hit on the ground. Miles per hour picked it up. Throws the first two. Ramon Dragon. The elite cutter looks to find the zone there. Just misses. Really good pitch. Hit hard over to second. Off the end of the bat, though, and that'll be a quick ground out for out number 2. This one swung on. Big pitch there that Prez may want back later. This one's hit well, though. Could be fair. It's deep to right. It's going to be foul on one hop. Misplaced the pitch. The 0-2. A curveball lifted again to right. This one, though, should be playable for Star. It is. That'll end at the top of the 5th, and we're going to the bottom half.
Is this the pitcher? Oh,
no, this is the first baseman. Right. And she steps into one to deep left center field, though. The center fielder, LaRoche, able to get there. And there's one out here for Walter Newhart. That was a good swing again from Kawashi. Starting to see a few of those now.
Looking better at the dish. Hasn't showing quite a good eye now. His contact swinging, but is well, not totally. That was a power swing. So mixing it up.
Ball low. A full count to Newhart. And he works a walk, so a base runner here for the Penguins. It is miles per hour with the sprinter and a fastball hitter. Takes a warm check swing, as they call it, for a ball. Runner goes, hit and run, it's fouled away. Will we see it again? Swung on and missed.
Oh, gotta get on that one, though.
Pickoff play.
Train, you gotta hit that one.
Yeah, it's a pitch that Kawashi is going to be eyeing up as one of the only few mistakes he couldn't capitalize on. If he can't get back into this game, runner goes. Will he be thrown out? He's safe. Good play there. Preztone made a good throw, but it was just not in time.
And reluctantly going to have to pull out Bullet Valentine. Did a good job.
Hogan Glover now batting. Pinch hitter here for Valentine, and this one's fouled away. It's quickly 2 strikes, 1 and 2. Still great speed at second. This one hit. Can it get through the hole? No, it's picked by Brooks. Throws to first. Not enough speed. That leaves another runner on for the Penguins. Difficult moments here. If you are a Penguins fan, Mama June, let us know how you feel. This one hit off the glove. Picked, thrown to first. Nice play by the Penguins defense. Known for their defense, I would say. At least aligned in a lot of the high defense conversations in a pro-defensive type of mindset, Kawashi is.
Interesting pitcher here, Train. This is an SPRP running a weak triangle with composed and consistent. That is very interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting combo. Maybe one you don't usually see. A steady pitcher indeed, you might have to think.
I suppose so.
Well, one that's here to right the ship, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, she's more for length, but she's going to have to get some length with some zeros.
That's a curveball that floats in there like a frisbee. But we see it taken for a strike as Preztone, perhaps a little bit asleep at the wheel on that one. An 0-2 pitch. Throw to first in time off the hands. What were you going to say, Mister?
I was just going to say, you know, that composed trade is a nice trade to run on the SPRP. It's a little more expensive to put on that player, but You can't build a lot of accuracy on that player, so I like the play.
Yeah, thinking with your noggin, Kawashi a crafty roster builder, as we know. Preztone really kind of runs with a similar set season over season, but has really mastered his craft. Like you said, the high velocity, high intensity, and I believe usually pricey starting pitching staff. Does well for the Pels. That's a check swing for out number 2.
Yeah, the velo was clear. I mean, we've seen Kawashi with a lot of great swings that are just a tiny bit late.
With 2 down here, it is Frost, third baseman. Flipped over the shortstop. It will get down for a hit.
Yeah, one thing I will say for both of these players, for call-ups, it's really, really nice to see the eye that both of these players are showing at the plate. They're both going to do really well in AAA in the long haul just because they have a nice eye and they're solid pitchers.
That one's lasered into the right center field gap, and all of a sudden it looks like we're scoring here. The Penguins are going to round all the way. And on an RBI double, the first run of the season scores for the Penguins. Kawashi Blue makes it a 7-1 ball game.
Wow.
I think here, the beginning of this game may have been affected by those nerves, as our first key was to control those nerves. Maybe now we see this thing start to ebb and flow a little bit more. As this one struck to center field deep. That's going to be caught by LaRoche almost over his shoulder, and there's some signs brewing here that Kawashi has an idea of where he might start to stand in this series.
Yeah, nice to see him starting to break out with the bat a little bit.
Yeah, some really good swings here in the past few innings after a rocky start, and who hasn't had one of those here? Over 21 seasons in the XBL, I can tell you, I've seen a few myself. That one's caught by Farmhand. Flip to right field, high in the air for Starr. She should get there. Ooh, it's in front of her on the drop. It looked bad right at the last second. We saw it hit the ground. Kawashi took the wrong angle.
Instead of grabbing it, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, let's see if that turns into anything dangerous. A change up here on the outside corner gets taken for strike 1 by Jolie. Curveball misses wide, makes it 2-1. Ahead in the count is Preztone. Looking to do some damage. Really hasn't done anything since the second inning, as we have to note. This one is lifted to right. It should be playable. Can Starr rectify it? No, goes sliding behind her.
I don't think she needed to slide.
Difficult play there below the zone. Hit. It's a easy ground out for out number 2, but there's a little bit of a steadying that needs to happen here defensively for Kawashi and the Penguins.
Yeah, Farmhand out there giving it her all. She needs a little bit of help from the defense now.
Yeah, not often you're going to see the SPRP on opening day, but you know, there's a first time for everything. This one's lifted left field. It's deep, way deeper than it sounded like it was going to be, but Newhart is able to make the play at the warning track.
Kawashi's not out of this by any means, but gonna have to continue to, there's been a little spark here where it needs to turn into a fire.
We see another SPRP. The durable SPRP comes out of the pen, and it's given up a potential double here, maybe triple now, as it gets past the glove of the center fielder. Kawashi gonna stay at second base here. So not a great first pitch for the SPRP out of the pen, Oakley Hugh.
A lead hit there is really big now. You got to follow it up.
Check swing, it's ball 2. 2-2 count from Hugh now. To Newhart, and this one's hit to center field, hit well. Not played by Preztone.
Oh my goodness.
We've got a few mistakes going on here from both players here in the outfield. And all of a sudden, it's the man himself, miles per hour. Can he step up to this brewing moment for the Penguins? That one struck well foul. 1 and 2. Taken inside. It's 2-2 to Prower. Gets him on the check swing. What location again?
Yeah. Kawashi is really hanging up on that entry slider, or I'm sorry, cut fastball. He's not able to release.
Yeah, Preztone been really toying with that corner of the zone today. This one's hit well though to right field. Over his shoulder going Preztone. Can he catch it? He does.
No. Oh, that could have changed the game, Train.
Yeah, and for a 7-1 ball game late, this is feeling a little bit more in the balance than it may seem on the surface, folks, if you've been here with us the whole time. We'll pop a bell off the dish, takes a strike on the check swing. It's an 0-2 count. This one misses high and in. Prez going for that spot. Again, you can see it. Works it full. Payoff pitch now in the inning. Runners go. It's hit into the gap. Someone's going to score here. Looks like another run for the Penguins. Makes it 7-2. 2 on, 2 out still in the bottom of the 7th. Strike in there. Ooh, another great pitch. It's 0-2 and 2 outs. Kawashi working his eye, though, here this inning. It's going well for the Penguins. This one hit up the middle again under the glove. Runs coming around. No, it's not. Gonna hold up here.
I think that runner should have already been on third base. There was a base running mistake that I didn't highlight there, but that's okay. You gotta go here.
Yep, indeed. Bases are juiced for Frost. This one lifted. It was 99 power, but underneath it, LaRoche will make the grab. And one swing. That was one swing away from making it a 1-run game here.
Yeah, but we can already see these players are a lot more equal than it looked in the first half of this game.
1-1 pitch. This one hit into left center field. It's going to be a leadoff single for Preztone. Remember, he hasn't really scored since the second inning, so a leadoff hit here. Maybe he's able to start trying to put this away. A win for either club in this game is big for their, big statement for their first initial foray into the AAA season.
No doubt.
Once the rest of AAA gets let loose later on tonight, it will be interesting to see how things begin to develop. I'll be eager to see. I have a week away where I'll be getting started a little bit late, but once things have already taken that first week, we really have something to feed on for the power rankings, such as.
Yes, indeed. I can literally say Train has better things to do this week than Super Mega Baseball, but he's going to be back with those motor socks, and it's going to be a big season for Train. I can feel it.
In regards to these players, the rankings that we gave them may begin to look a little bit, or more than shaky, really. I mean, Preztone really putting on a show here early. We'll see if he's able to follow up in game 2. He's got runners at first and third in this scenario against Ivy Pepper as a really juiced reliever for the Penguins. Gets a pop-up here for Prower. Should be playable behind second. It is. Runners remain where they are. There's 2 down.
Yeah, and it's a credit to Kawashi's stick-to-itiveness and pitching to fight his way back into this game that seemed like kind of a throwaway. But I said in the offset, Kawashi's not going to give up. He's going to keep coming forward.
This one hit up the middle. That's going to be an insurance run for the Pelicans. As the single brings around a run, their first and second now for Bruce LaRoche. 2 for 4. Off-speed hitter here. And it's hit well to center field, but not well enough. As Bell should be able to make the play and end the top of the 8th. He does.
Kawashi got away with a cookie there. I think he might have lost a little focus there with an insurance run coming in. Sometimes that can rattle a player who's down. But let's see what Sluggerville can do here. Again, gets burned by that entry cutter.
Check swing. We've got the 1-2 count to Sluggerville. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 94, can't catch up. We'll see Shantae Star now bat again, switch hitter. That one is crushed deep to right field. Has it got enough juice? It's way back there, way back there. It's caught by Page on the track.
Wow, that's not what the Penguins need. They need some base runners.
It was a good hack again, but not enough there on it. And then this one's lifted to right center field. Should be playable. We're going to the top of the 9th here in game 1 of the AAA season.
As bad as this game has been for the Pengs, I love the fight. I love the fact that it really has reset the bar for game 2 from where it seemed to be headed.
Kawashi, I think, wanting to get out of this game 1 will be switching streams for game number 2, and we've seen some lag pitches here, so hopefully things even out for Kawashi going forward.
Yeah, I think the key for Kawashi, assuming this does hold up in game 2, is going to be don't those first 2 innings.
This one hit on the ground. Brower picks it, throws it to second, over to first. In time, there's your first double play of the AAA season in 21. We're going to see Hugh get lifted for Louisa Lafayette, daughter of the Lafayette family, whom the Lafayette corner is named. Big in the crawdad industry, as we know.
Interesting.
I don't know, I'm just making it up as I go, man.
It works for me.
Slider on the outside corner, slapped out into, that is center field where Bell can pick it. Runners at first base with 2 down, trying to extend the top of the 9th for more insurance. Charlotte Barr at the dish. Ivy Pepper wants an out, so we can go to the bottom of the 9th.
I got a question for you, Dwayne Train.
What do you got?
What stadium are you playing this season?
Red Rock.
I don't know.
I'm trying to do it like the cool kids.
I like it, yeah. Red Rock is awesome.
A lot of people who are better than me play there, so I figure that might be something I should look into. Runner's going for third time. No, great throw. But the runner is safe.
Oh, now you got trouble.
First and third. Pitch. Shortstop. Picked. 99 throw. Not in time.
No.
Oh, this couldn't have been more perfect. Couldn't have played it more perfect, Kawashi. Great defense, but the runner does beat at great speed. Silly Power Ranger whacking his wheel in chat, as we can see. Nothing out of the ordinary there. This one misplaced, but popped. Behind second, where Prower should be able to close the book on the top of the 9th here. We go to the bottom half here, 9-2, 7 runs the deficit, and the Penguins got some ground to make up.
I think Silly is looking for that long ballo. If he gets going the way that we know he can, and then you add Whacker's wheel to that, and then you add the fact that the top hitters, it was hitters that pretty much moved up to the next league. AAA kind of, like you kind of said last night, Elron Coyne, a proven hitter. Everyone else kind of has to continue to try to prove it.
Yeah, AAA a complete crapshoot. I've taken some heat for maybe saying the field is weaker than it has been in the past, but that's not a non-compliment. It's a different way of looking at things, but
it's just
not for you. That's for the roundup. We've got Paige Turner at the plate, but as you stated, from the top down, there's so much parity in that league at the moment that someone may come out like in these early weeks, like we were saying earlier, and really turn this thing on its head. Preztone could be one of those candidates, as he's gotten a lot of hype lately. He's ahead here with a hefty lead. We'll have to see if he can, tailor it up into game 2. The Penguins will have something to say about it, though, as a great foundation's been built throughout this game. We've seen some good swings, we've seen some good plays, and we've seen the runs come around now. So anything possible here on opening day. Oh, there's plenty of people who always finish above me. Penguins lose this one, though, in a quick bottom of the 9th. No 7-run comeback today. As the Pelicans really impress here. What do you think, Mystery Man, of this game 1?
Extremely impressive. Yes, a lot of it was early, but it doesn't matter that it was all early. It was impressive stuff early. Kawashi, to his credit, turned it into a ball game. Yeah, people taking note of the Pels for sure, but I do like that Kawashi fought back, and I think heading into game 2, it looks like it could be a very a crapshoot. We'll see. I think you're looking at the Pels as the favorite in game 2, but not by that much.
Yeah, brief break for these players before we take it back to the field and see what they've got to show us here on this opening day. And remember, we've got AA coming up at, I believe, what time? 9 p.m. tonight. So after that, the codes will be dropped and everyone's going to get let loose. This is a big day of XBL baseball as we kick off our 21st. We'll be right back with you here in just a few moments for game 2. Sorry about that, folks. I was trying to mess around with the Pick'em graphics there, load in the fresh one there that silly Power Ranger made for us. We can look at that after the stream, but we're loading in now to Lafayette Corner, and we got the wide version here from Preztone for game number 2. So without further ado, let's see what we got. Players are ready to go after an exciting game 1.
Yeah, Lafayette corner. We might see a few long balls here, Train.
Yeah, the intentionally picked season for the stadium for the Louisiana Pelicans here, always one of the shorter ones in the game, provides tons of offense. We'll see here tonight if that's going to be the case. Yeah, we got the wide angle lens here today. You get to see kind of more of the field from these angles. That's a fair ball to start the game for the Pelicans, or the Penguins. I keep doing that. Great hit, though. That's a huge start.
Number 27.
Yeah, you'd love to see the Pangs get going here and kind of a reversal of roles. If you can get something going early, does get a runner to third.
Yeah, with one down, runner's already 90 feet away from scoring. Maybe going to try and set the tone for this game as Preztone did early in the last one. Let's see what Kawashi can do.
And Sluggerville, not who you want to see up there if you're the Pels.
Big hitter, check swing. We get to see from Preztone's perspective the good location he was putting on last game. 2-2 pitch, strike right in there. What a pitch, gets her looking. And all of a sudden with 2 down, Shantae Starr needs to get a hit to score that runner.
Yeah, I'm shocked she stood there on K neglect her fastball. She just wasn't ready.
That changeup though hit up the middle, and that will be the first run. With 2 down here, the single brings her home.
Yeah, bailed out her teammate there with a nice little single up the middle, and now the Pangs starting off with the lead.
Ramen Dragon. Got speed at the first base. It is a easy liner though for Barr. Looked like it may go over her head for a moment, but ends up bringing Barr up to lead off the bottom of the first now with 1 out or 1 down here. The Pelicans giving up the first run of this game.
Got a half turtle coming in here with some pretty good velo.
That one swung on, a curveball hung, but Newhart makes a good grab out there on left. There's 1 out here for Britt Brooks.
I think he must have got a terrible power score because that appeared to be a great swing.
That one quickly taken care of by the first baseman for a ground out. And there's 2 outs here, a lot quicker than Kawashi was able to get it in the last game, as we know. This one's hit up the middle to extend the inning, though. First hit of the game for Pels.
That's what I'm trying to say is the Pels have fantastic bat speed, can get to those corners.
He has been hitting some really good pitches well throughout this series so far. And, you know, like we said before, been getting hyped up lately by a lot of other players in the chat and in the XBL. This one's hit to left, doesn't have the juice. It's caught right at the warning track.
Pretty dangerous swings there from the Pels, but they were in the hole.
So the lead intact. We go to the top of the second. The left fielder, Newhart, leads off this inning, and it's popped up to center where LaRoche should be able to grab it. He does. That's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 93.
That's a ball. As it misses low. This one hit. And fouled by Prower here. Prower wants to get things started for the Penguins. He hits it to the right center field gap. That's going to get down. He's got sprinter. He's got some legs. He's thinking about 3 now. He's going to round it. And that will be a 1-out triple.
Now batting,
Wow, the Pangs getting runners to third, which is key with less than 2 outs. Looking to bunt. Oh, advertised it.
Looking to maybe bunt the runner home. Takes a strike. Maybe bunt and slash. No. We see taken for a second strike. Popped backwards. Gonna do it again. The pitch from Preztone. Now 2-2 makes it a full count. The pitcher again. Check swing. What a strikeout for Prez.
Yeah, he didn't give in and just throw it down the middle to the pitcher.
Nope, outside. Nope, inside.
Got the runner at third. Needs another 2-out hit to get a run home like he did in the first. Michael Butcher against Cool Papa Bell the third. And Papa Bell is walked.
Forcing a lot of pitches. I think Kawashi extremely happy with this half inning, even if he comes away with nothing.
Yeah, a lot of pitches. That changeup looked a little meaty there, taken to start the AB. It's 1-1. Runners go. It's hit up the middle, and that will score the run. Big hit and run. Papa Bell is going for third. He's totally out by like a mile. So ends the inning. Maybe not the best move there for the Penguins.
Yeah, a little bit of a buzzkill there, but nonetheless, 2 runs is huge for the Pangs.
Ahead in this one, 2-0. This one fouled away and over the screen. Donovan James at the plate. Whipper already engaged. Swings at this one, though, and just strokes it to right. That'll get down for a single.
Really served that nicely into the outfield. Got a lead single.
Number 50, Rose LaRose.
LaRoche, the off-speed hitter, starting the season well.
Ball outside. Let's hit. Hey. That's a strike.
Strike here. Makes it 2-2. With no outs, it's on the ground to Prower. He throws it to second. Can't get it back to first in time, but he gets the lead runner on the fielder's choice.
That was a very smart play. I mean, it was a pretty obvious throw to second, but sometimes you panic and throw to first because you just don't want to risk it. But that was a good job just to get that lead runner, really try to quell this down.
Ball, that's inside.
This one's popped up, though, behind the mound. Pitcher should play it. There's 2 outs now for Joe Lee.
Number 99, Joe Lee.
Oh, the curveball right down the middle. Mishit by Preztone. And that'll end the second. That was a gimme pitch.
Unfortunately, we've had now batting the third baseman.
Yeah, when you think about how dominant Preztone looked at the beginning of Game 1, things have really gone south for him. Not that he hasn't had some good swings here and there, but has not looked. I mean, the first 2 innings of Game 1, it looked like he was going to dominate AAA. Now we're seeing a little bit more realism here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting at the table with my boys Lot and no hummus here in the split zone, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Mama Junjun, we're sorry about your pick, but it's the way she goes. But we'll see. Yours is still up for grabs, Misto. But Preztone's got to show a little more in Game 2. Ooh, a strikeout again. We've seen a lot of strikeouts, though, from Preztone against Kawashi here tonight. That's been something of note.
Yeah, I will say this. You are not going to blank Preztone here today. So Kawashi needs at least 4 or 5. He's got 2, which is nice. Oh, he's got more than 2. Sluggerville.
A 2-run shot puts the Penguins ahead by 4.
Star.
Yeah, Shantae Starr destroyed that. Oh, man.
Number 6.
Yeah, she's a rough hitter as well. She follows up Sluggerville, and you can see why.
That one's hit well to right, but that one's going to be foul.
So Kawashi kind of feeling his oats here all of a sudden. And now Boucher kind of a little bit rattled there. Does get a K.
Indeed. Mike, it's Butcher. Boucher. He's French. He's French. Relax.
There's a T, so it's Butcher.
Yeah. Boucher.
Boucher
Bobby
would
Boucher.
be B-U-C-H, I think.
This one's hit right over the second baseman. And we are going to the bottom of the third. This one's been feeling a little bit longer, the way these two have kind of played out. Kawashi really taking hold of this game. This is the pitcher at the plate. Sees a strike, it's 2-1. Butcher is tense. Gonna try and rectify that maybe with a hit. Always helps the mojo. That one's popped up to center though. Should be playable. Oh
no.
That will be a hit. Misplayed by Kawashi there. We've seen a few of those in this early season. Perhaps the upping of the fielding ego.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Trey. That's what it does is you have to kind of, you know, move it yourself, not pray that the computer moves it to the right spot.
A little bit more to get under the ball. Both these players have made a couple of mistakes here today early. This one hit through the hole on a hit and run. Preztone not thinking about third though. So we're safe at first and second with no outs. Down 4 runs, but still in early moments here of this game too.
Yeah, she's, oh, I was going to say she's due, and she punches one through there.
Yeah, right off the end of the bat, but through the right spot in the infield. Bringing up Preztone, the big hitter, power versus lefties against this righty here. It's a wide, wild pitch. For the nobody ends up coming home, but that was a close one. Prez misses a strike and then sees a ball inside. It's 2-1 to his namesake, and he fouls it away. That was right down the middle. 2-2, a curveball hit on the ground. Kawashi gonna go for 2 outs here. Over to second, on to first. It's a double play. Has to trade the run for 2 outs. It's a smart move.
Yeah, absolutely great, fantastic development for the Pangs. I mean, even if they give up that other run over there on third, they're you know, still would have some cushion here.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to work with what you got. That was nicely done by Kawashi to make a turn there against perhaps Preztone's most well-built hitter. Maggie Page, no joke here as well. She fouls one straight back. It's 2-2. This one is lifted to left field. Should it be playable? It is not quite there for Newhart.
Where's Preztone getting all of this money for these hitters when he's running high velo? Somebody do some research on this guy's roster.
He's got a little bit of extra cash flow coming in, it looks like. He knows the right guy in the league office. Wishbone. Anyway, we got runner at first here for Donovan James. This one hit on the ground. LeBeau picks it, throws to first. And there is the end of the bottom of the third, thankfully for the Penguins. They keep that lead intact, as we said. It's 4-2, and we go to the fourth.
Yeah, 4-2 does look a lot more manageable, though, for Preztone. So now we've got ourselves a ball game.
This one high in the zone, a strike. Remember earlier, Prower got things started with a big triple. A 2-1 pitch right on the bottom of the zone at the knees, taken for a strike. The K neglector comes into play. What will Prez do here? It's a low outside changeup. Misses. Another changeup. High and away. Swung on and missed. That'll be the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 44.
LeBeau gonna hit for herself here. It's only the 4th inning. Seems like she's throwing a lot of pitches, but
Popped up off the hands. Brooks. Will she play it? No, it's between the fielders. Someone had to dive for it, and neither of them decided to.
Now back, the center fielder.
yeah, that's that one's kind of tough to blame the user, but you have to come up with the ball somehow.
This one, inside pitch. Can it be playable for a double play? No, off the hands. It's lifted this time, but Barr should be able to make it there. She does make the grab on the run. There's 2 outs.
Now batting.
That was a similar play to the last one.
91.
Preztone does better there.
Kawashi spamming bloops into the outfield now.
Strike right on the edge of the zone. Brings it to 1-1. One and 2 now. Evened up. This one's hit well. LaRoche, though, in center field has the legs to get there. That'll end the top of the 4th. we go scoreless for the first time in this game for the Penguins now.
Number 50, Bruce LaRose.
Pelicans up in their home half. This one's head up the middle. Brower picks it and throws it over to the bag. Easy out number one, bringing up now Christina Mercury.
Number 80, Christina Mercury.
Yeah, Laveau starting to lose a tiny bit of juice.
See a 1-1 pitch now coming up. Fouled away. 1-2 lifted over. Or not lifted over, just high. I don't know why I said that. Anyway. Frost throws to first in time. We haven't seen quite as much erratic location from Kawachi. Perhaps, you know, switching streams here. Definitely assisting his lag pitches.
Good swing.
That one's hit well, though, by Preztone with 2 outs to extend the fourth.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 38, Michael Butcher.
Runner at first for the pitcher. He's got to get a hit here. That'll help his mojo if he does. That one's hit up the middle. Is it playable? The dive, it's in time, but the runner too quick. The pitcher had a little bit of legs on him.
Second baseman,
Nice by Kawachi to even come up with that.
Charlotte Barr.
And then this one's hit out to center field. This could score a run. The throw's going to have to be from Bell. It's not going to be contested, so bases are loaded.
Number 6, Brett Brooks. Now pitching, number 39.
Bullet Valentine comes into the game. First pitch caught by Brower on the dive, and it ends the bottom of the fourth.
Join the club.
Yeah, Bullet Valentine had a really nice showing in the last game. Comes in there and gets an out.
One pitch, one out. Easy play for Kawachi. No sweat, right?
Right.
In the bag all the way. This one hit to left field. Tone makes the grab. Good catch on the shoestrings.
Number 40.
A dangerous part of the lineup here for Preztone to be pitching into.
Slugger Bill sees a strike. Another one on the edge of the zone. Prezstone's had really good location. He has missed a spot a few times in this game though, where Kawachi's really been able to take advantage.
Yeah, and Shantae's already got one.
Yeah, she's locked in as well. Big move here with 2 outs. Swings at it, hits it. Jumping second baseman can't get there. It's in front of Page for a single. And the Penguins extend this fifth.
The first baseman, number
Top
6.
half of it for Ramen Dragon. Check swing, ball 1. Strike at the top of the zone. Popped up, feeble. Lee should be able to get there. She does. Out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
The left fielder, number 76.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Bullet Valentine to really kind of hold the line, and a great pitch there. Chasing was Preztone.
Yeah, we know Kawachi takes his bullpen build pretty seriously, so this pitcher built to definitely, you know, take on the middle part of this game, and I think there's somebody behind her who should be able to clean up the job. We'll have to see. As you know, Prezstone's shown the ability to have a big inning. He gets a hit here right past the glove of the shortstop.
Yeah, and it can turn around quickly. Now you've got the tying run at the plate. A big man.
Number 98, Donovan
Donovan James looks to do some damage, makes a foul ball. On the ground a second though, Prower picks it. On to short, over to first, in time for the double play. That's a huge moment there for Kawashi.
Monster play for the Pangs. Still a long way to go though, Train.
Very long way to go in this game, as we've seen Preztone turn it on at a moment's notice. No, you're not a two-time AA champ for nothing when it comes to that.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 93.
But you're still in there pounding away here.
Gonna go against Prower again. The Prower hits another one hard. The Roche can't get there. It's over his head. Easy extra base is going to be thinking about third again. With one out, it's another triple for Miles Prower.
Wow, it just really was not a good pitch, and he paid for it. Now he's going to look to the pan.
This is Kawashi thinking about a pinch hitter. Decides better of it. Well, Valentine swings, hits it to first. That will be enough to score the run.
Oh, early dive and then threw the ball early. Training got away with both of them.
I know, that was a really risky play. I felt that in my soul when he threw that over there. I was like, uh-oh. But thankfully nothing ill came of it. Shaky play there, to say the least, as the run comes across. This one's hit the center field. LaRoche should get this one, and that'll end at the top of the sixth. The run comes across, though, for Kawashi.
Yeah, that's a monster run. I really do think, though, that Prestone's going to score a few more, so but it needs to get like a lead runner or something.
That one's nuked. Will it hit the upper deck? Not quite, but a home run for Preztone puts him right back into this 5-3.
Wow.
Yeah, Smith just said in chat, that's one.
A lead hit to home plate.
Good to see Simon in chat. NFL Sleep, XBL Beast. He's right about that. Who wants to watch the Panthers? We should be submitting our rosters, right, chat? Anyway.
Preztone really needs to focus.
The 0-2. Broken bat, foul ball. Keeps it one down here.
Needs to settle down.
Picked by Prower with the bare hand. Throws first in time for out number 2, though. Nothing doing on that one. Big solo shot. Prez still trying to follow up now. Thinking about lifting the pitcher. It's going to be Lafayette.
Can't find any.
She's at her home field. I don't think that's exactly how you spell it the same way. A couple extra F's and T's in there.
No, that's outside.
I think there's an extra F. I think
Or maybe it's an E. I don't know. Either way. This one hit out there. Ooh, slide can't make it happen.
Tying run to the plate.
Yeah, it could be troublesome. We'll see now what Barr does here as the leadoff hitter.
Lack of power, but she does have a lot of speed and contact. Maybe keep this rally going.
Yeah, the lineup turning over with all the speed. And then big hitters to follow. Let's see if Barr can just extend it to pass the baton. 2-2 pitch. Upcoming here. It's got to be good from Valentine. It's not. It's over the plate. It's hit out there. Wow. To left. Dive by Newhart. Great pick. Keeps the runners at first and second.
Incredible dive. What a swing from Barr, though. Now you've got the big girl coming up.
Yeah, this is what we were afraid of here. Go ahead, run at the plate. Bullet Valentine gonna stay in the game.
Nope, that's high.
Curveball right at the knees for a strike. 1-1 pitch. Misses away.
Oh boy.
Strike away. 2-2. That one was right down the middle. Big moment here again on the 2-2 pitch. Couple of foul balls in a row. Prez is really extending this. Valentine's still going for it. Now it's a full count. Still space on the bases, but Kawashi gives up the hit. That's going to be 1 run, and it's 5-4.
Monster, absolute monster hit from Brooks. Now you've got even more trouble.
Now pitching.
The clutch gene that Preztone carried to win him 2 AA championships really coming into play now as he ties the game on the single.
I think he just straight guessed fastball with the reliever coming in there. A lot of times that does work.
Maggie. Hey!
5-5 in the bottom of the 5th. Runners still on the base paths with 2 outs for Maggie Page. Big hitter here, cleanup hitter. She's down 0-2 though. That one hit. Is it fair? It is. It's on the ground down the left field line. Another run's going to score, and now the Pelicans are ahead.
That was a nasty slider, and Preztone jumped all over it.
Number 98, Donovan.
This one's hit over to Prower. On a line, makes the grab. We go to the 7th, and all of a sudden the Penguins, they were dominating this game, and now they're down.
Now back, the shortstop.
Yeah, this is
Number
not what
91.
Preztone wanted to see at any part in this game after that big lead, was him having to try to come back. That's what the season's all about. You're going to have to show some fortitude, and that's what we're calling for from the Pengs.
They're just down 1 run. Can easily get something going from what we've seen. In this game, we've seen some really good swings, some really good base running. This is a one taken on the edge of the zone from Preztone, though. All series long, we've seen really good location on the corners. And some looking strikeouts have been in their favor for sure.
Is that a non-catcher behind the plate, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know what we're seeing there. We're seeing some balls get missed.
Oh, it's crossed up.
Yikes.
Smashed.
This one's hit out into left center field gap, and that is the tying run, getting extra bases here with 1 out.
Now batting.
Yeah, crossed up is a dicey trait. We'll see if it comes into play again.
Well, now you've got to face the 2 monsters.
Slider bites the zone. Luis Sluggerville on the cutter, hits it to short. Brooks all for a glove.
Oh, no!
Everyone's going to be safe.
Oh, that's a huge boot.
The right fielder.
And now
Number
Star comes up
17.
absolutely hell-bent for leather.
Oh, whoa, how fast.
Doesn't want anything to do
That
with
was so fast.
Number 6.
He walked her so fast. I haven't seen someone get walked that fast in a while. That was really good. Oh, man. Preztone loads him up here, though. Big moment in the game with 2 down. It's on the ground to short. Over to second. The throw to first. It's in time. It's in time. The lead is intact. An intense game here, folks.
Number 50, Rose.
We're in the bottom of the 7th. A quick stretch brings us an 0-2 count to Bruce LaRoche. Bruce hits it on the ground to second base where Prower can easily make the play.
Still time for Kawashi for sure. 1 run. Got ourselves an absolute, killer game here.
Hit on the ground, picked up by Prower, throws to first. In time. There's 2 down for Jolie. She's gonna have to build on this with the Ace Exterminator. If she wants to extend the inning, needs a hit. This one's hit on the ground, picked by Frost. The I don't know what else to say. The error bug comes up again. We saw a few in the last game. This one a throwing error.
Oh, we got a juiced, stimulated batter here.
Uh-oh. Stimulated, procking for the 1 in 100 times you're ever going to see it on a match of the week. Let's see what happens.
Really is adding a lot of power to this batter, man.
No, that's outside.
3-0 pitch on a line, though, and it's caught by Dragon. So easily taken care of, and we go to the top of the 8th where the Penguins look to stay in this game and get a run. Preztone wants to sweep this series, but this game not going as handily as the last one.
Now we got the big redhead Newhart on the mound here, running a half turtle. Or floral, I'm sorry.
That one's hit hard up the middle, not playable by the second baseman. A leadoff single here puts the runner on. We got Split Gang's lot in chat. What's up, my boy?
Number 93.
Love to be with my Pick'em family. Mystery Man's against me.
Brower, is he locked in? What is that? Locked in.
He's had a great game so far with the 2 triples. This one's floated. It's not going to be playable. It's going to be second or first and third. I'm thinking about second there was Brower. Wasn't a bad idea for a moment either.
If that ball goes to third, he's going to second. That was a smart play by Kawashi to at least test the waters there. But now looking really good with nobody out. Is this the pitcher?
It is. He's going to leave her in.
Allowed to hit. Interesting.
Sees one low. The 2-2 count.
Drop a bunt.
The big full count pitch here from Preztone. Check swing. Lost the pitcher.
That hurts.
Now batting. The center
That
fielder,
hurts.
Number 18.
The bases are loaded, folks.
Floral behind the 8 ball now. Oh, it's not looking good for Floral.
It's a bunt. It's the squeeze.
What a bunt.
Run comes home. A Kawashi crafty moment here on Match of the Week.
Number 91.
Well, we said he was probably going to have to be a bit crafty, and there it was.
He's going to nip and bite at you any way he can. He ties up the ball game, and bases are loaded again. I don't know.
Didn't even look to see who was up next, and now you got Frost up there.
Bambino.
And bringing in a
what are
righty.
you doing, though?
What is going on?
Where are these pitches going? I'm afraid, Mystery Man. I'm afraid. The 1-2 pitch hit, lasered into the gap. Kawashi gonna clean up on the base paths for sure. Everybody's coming home, and there's the double that puts the dagger in it. It's 9-6.
Wow, all that power from the hitter, and it paid off, pushing it all the way past the outfield on the ground.
This game is raising my blood pressure.
And now it's Sluggerville.
Oh, she gets put away. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Number 17.
Oh, now do you want to face her now?
What are these hitters in these lineups? What is going on? Is it the widescreen that makes it look so much like more intense? Look at that. Those stats.
I want all these rosters to be checked, and these rosters are juiced, dude.
Everyone's juiced. Wishbone's in question. We're gonna have to have an inquest.
Absolutely. Or a straight ban.
He's taking side payments, clearly. But these, you know, this is what they said. They said the steroid era was entertaining, you know, and I can see why people may said that. This one's hit on the ground. Mercury flips it to first. It's a risky play. The out is made, but 4 runs cross the plate. We're going to the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, and Press still has some time here. He's got 2 full half innings to work with. Just needs to maybe wear down Pepper. Looks pretty good there on the hill.
Yeah, can't give any short innings here with only 6 outs left to give. This one's hit on the ground to third, where Frost picks it and throws it over first easily.
Okay, you really need a runner here from Brooks. A home run or a runner. A dinger would be nice to just cut into it, but...
That one's hit well to left. Doesn't have enough to get out of the park. You know it's short over there. A jump by Newhart makes the grab.
Oh, boy.
Humongous play by Kawashi. Again, high defensive IQ coming into play.
We said he's well-rounded. He knows what he's doing out there, and he knows he's battling a monster hitter here. And right now, he's got the advantage.
Over to third on the line, easily caught, and that'll end to the 8th. We're going to the top of the 9th, where Kawashi aims to build some insurance. 3 outs away from a Match of the Week split on opening day. This one's hit to left center field. It's going to get down. Going to be an easy single to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 93. Now pitching, Oakley Hughes.
Gonna turn to Hugh.
Ball, that's inside.
Yeah, Hugh last game did well, kept the length going, got beat up a little bit by Kawashi. Gets the looking strikeout. We've seen, again, quite a few of those from Preztone tonight.
Number 30.
Kawashi unable to pull the trigger.
God, it's a Hugh moment here.
I see what you did there.
No, that's outside.
Ivo Robotnik is the pinch hitter. Oh, and
he gets the old
one. Right center field, Oppo Taco, the 2-run homer makes it 11-6. Big homer for the pinch hitter. You love to see that on Match of the Week. That's a great feeling for Kawashi, I'm sure.
And like I said in the pregame, we're not sure that Kawashi can hit.
Ball down there. 3-2 count. Kawashi's still looking to do more damage. 11-6 here is the scoreline hit, but to Mercury, she makes a diving play, and that one's botched. It had to happen eventually. It's the third time we've seen an early throw.
Number 91.
Third time from the Pelicans here today. The third time is always going to be the charm, you'd have to think, on those early throws to first. Good pitch there on the edge of the zone. These cutters are really well located. Can he get a double play here to end the inning? The 0-2 pitch misses inside. And that's a strikeout for out number 2.
Batting, the third baseman, number 27.
Frost at the plate, checks one. Kawashi really giving no quarter on those corners. He looks a lot like someone else I know. This one hit on the ground to third. What do you think, Mystery Man?
I don't know. I like the way he's hitting right now. Let's put it that way.
Well, by the scoreline, I think you'd have to agree for sure. We'll see a few double digits for the Mystery Machine this season, I think.
No, that's outside.
2-0 pitch. Maggie Page at the plate, looking dangerous as always. When she gets a leadoff hit. It's a nice dive just to keep it at a single there by Kawashi. Heady play.
I'm not sure where Kawashi is with his bullpen, but you don't want to run out of pitching against someone like Preztone. So it'll be interesting to see if Preztone can put together a rally here and maybe put some pressure on this bullpen.
Yeah, closing pitch is difficult to navigate as a defense sometimes, but an easy double play there is not going to be hard to navigate. And that's 2 outs here. Kawashi 1 out away from the split. So with 1 out to give, Preztone at the dish takes a strike, and now it's 1-1. Bruce LaRoche wants to extend the game for his team, try to get that split, but may have eluded the Pelicans here. 2-1 pitch, misses high. Next one in a hitter's count, on the ground, hit hard. Prower though picks it, throws it to first, and the Penguins win it in a Match of the Week split. The away teams both coming away with the victories tonight.
Yeah, really good showing from both players coming up to the next level and showing they can score. I mean, that's the first thing you assume is that a AA player coming up can't really score at this level. But they both scored really quite well.
Yeah, definitely impressed with what we saw from both players on the offensive front. You think there's going to be some shakiness in your first few games as a AA graduate a lot of the time. I mean, they did play at some high hitting egos, so some things are a little bit more familiar than you might believe. But no, they did a great job tonight. Both of them had their respective kind of own game here where they really got to shine. So a well-earned split on Match of the Week for both players. Let's take a look at the pick'em graphic here real quick, if you want. What were you going to say, Mystery Man?
Oh, no, go for it there.
I was bringing up, this is the actual graphic that we've got made here from Silly Power Rangers, so shout out to him. It's a little bit small on my side. It probably looks better on the stream. But you can see there, so Split Gang, Hummus, Slot, and myself feeling real good here with the results in AAA. In the XBL, we have the results down there, and yet to come, we have the AA pick'ems above as well. So we'll probably see those from Zlot when we run that at 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
Awesome
absolutely.
stuff.
I was going to pump the game tonight. Malik Dragonborn against MH Smith. That's going to be an absolute war. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, both of those players in the AA have a lot to prove. I mean, Smith, as you can see, the passion high for our friend Smith, and made a huge showing last season in his rookie season in the AA. And Malik, one of those sturdy veterans down there, in that same kind of grouping as these two we just saw. So Malik playing in his 30th opening day, everyone's going to be really excited to see that. But yeah, both their players tonight here in AAA getting their flowers. The XBL match of the week was exciting as well. I believe it was Hate that got the sweep right there. So, tons of fun action here on our 21st season, Mystery Man, and more yet to come. It was great to be here with you tonight.
All right, buddy. Thanks for producing. Thanks to the players for putting on a really quite a great show. And we'll see all you folks in chat in a few hours when we do the AA kickoff. And then after that, you all can start playing games.
For sure. Everybody's going to be raring to go. I'll see you again soon in the coming weeks. Thanks, everybody, for the love tonight, and enjoy your evening. Everybody be safe. See you next time.